Hi, my name is Matt Lennon with NWI Tree Service, and when we're out on a property forestry mulching, there's kind of like three different ways we can go about it. First would mainly be opening up the space, a nitty-gritty, get the views, the sight lines back, and we'd just be coming in and forestry mulching all that invasive underbrush. Typically is stuff like buckthorn, honeysuckle, other maybe volunteer ash, box elder, and so that's more of a knock it down so you can get your visual back. A lot of times maybe it's a shooting lane for hunters, or it's more of a view out to a pasture or pond that someone's got out on their property. Second option is more of the same approach, knock it down, open up those spaces. Maybe we're a little more detailed around the trees with hand cutting some of that invasive species or that growth that's up against like a nice oak tree. And then also using carbide teeth, I kind of call them carbide knuckles, to refine the product once it's on the ground and make it a really nice clean look. So it gives more of a visual that it's just a chunky wood mulch across the forest floor. And then your third option is sort of kind of going all out, and I'd kind of call it the forestry mulching woodland restoration approach, where we'll come in, mulch all that down, try to get pretty nitty gritty in with the carbides and get as much of that stump ripped low to the ground. And then we might even let the regrowth happen, where we'll let about 1.5 to 2 foot of regrowth grow up, and then we'll spray that with some foliar woody brush specific herbicide, and that'll translocate throughout the plant, die back, and then what we'll do is we'll come back again, remulch all those dead stems and debris in with the dirt, and then we'll come in, broadcast the customer's desired seed, oftentimes like a no-mow fescue for low growth, low maintenance option, kind of start to finish. You ended up with a thick, unusable woodland area with poor visibility, and then in the end we can restore that back into just a beautiful view of mature, deciduous, whatever species with better sight lines and a much more manageable area to maintain going down the road.